I am taking a break. I'm literally taking a break. I hate to start out like this, honestly. Um, but I'm just tired. I'm literally tired. I I'm tired of expectations. I'm tired of rules. I'm tired of all of it. Like I just like I'm like to the point where I'm like angry, my house is a mess, and there's not sometimes where I'm not like all together, and I'm incredibly blessed. I have so many blessings. I have so many things, and I'm not negating anything that I have, but like, oh my gosh, the fast paced society, like, in trying to be the best possible version I can be from my own expectations and from society's expectations and from my cat's expectations and from my family and my friends and my relationship. Like, it's just, I cannot keep it all together while also keeping me together. And it's very, very tiring. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how to restructure. I've implemented new things into my life, and I am trying to. I find fulfillment in achieving things and making myself happy and making, like, playing the path that has been led for me and has been led for everybody, but it's also just so much sometimes, and I get so, like, angry and down when I fail, and then I think about everybody else that's just trying to live day to day and get all the mundane things done, like even like groceries, or like I just like making the time to get groceries and mopping the floor and cleaning your house and cooking your meals, and but also trying to find time for yourself or your kids if you have some, your relationships if you have some. It's like something is always behind, whether it's the laundry, the dishes, the freaking quality time, the whatever, and everything expects something from you. So I'm taking a break. I'm literally taking a break. I today at least, I obviously, we all have to do this. Like, we all are in it. We've created this for ourselves, and now we just have to like roll with it as it goes. And I think we need something to take up the majority of our time, so we're grateful for the times where we have free times and we're not out on the streets like freaking causing violence and unhappy and depressed. Like, we need something to fill our time, but what we're doing where enough is never enough is just not healthy for people. Whether it's your own self perception, you're never strong enough, you're never skinny enough, you're never, kind enough, you're never, or, whether it's your aspirations, you're never doing enough, or whether it's what you do for your job, you're never working enough, you're never working hard enough. And it's like, there's a balance, right? But when is enough enough, And I think I find fulfillment in also trying to, you know, climb the ladder, I guess, with self improvement or whatever it is. Like, I do enjoy that, but when it crumbles, it's just my house is a mess. I'm not showered. I have 10 things to do today. And I'm realizing at noon on a Saturday, I'm not going to get it all done. And then I'm going to have to wait until next weekend just because of the way my life is structured right now. And it gets so overwhelming. And it almost feels like an opportunity cost where whatever I'm doing, I'm always missing out. Like, I'm always not doing enough. Like, if I choose to do the laundry, well, the dishes still need to be done. I still want to go to the gym. I still want to do this. I still have to study. I still, and it's just, it's so much. Like, it's so much. And we're all just expected to do it. And I think there's no surprise we're all depressed and we're all stressed out and we're all anxious and we're all on medications and we're all just trying to get through day by day, and it makes me so sad. Like, obviously we have to have something to do, but we all have way too much to do. And I don't know if it's because of our own thought or society's thoughts or both. Like, are we behind because we think we're behind, or is it we're behind because society has restructured in a way that we're evolving with our phones and stuff and just everything, that we've gotten so fast paced that taking that time to, like, an hour or two with family, or just to take a break and do nothing, also feels like an opportunity cost. And it's just, I have to think way too hard about all the things that I do, and I'm just taking a break, I guess, today. I got myself a little wound up by having this conversation. I'm sorry. I am not trying to spread negativity, and, like, I hope that I didn't bring anything down, and I always want to spread, like, peace, love, and happiness, obviously, but in a lot of the world is that. It's just, it's also tiring, and not a lot of people talk about it, and we don't question it, and we just are all in it, and it makes me so sad for, like, all of us, because, like, I think about, I have a hard time just taking care of me. Like, it stresses me out so much for, like, when I have the responsibility of a husband and or a wife and kids. Like, what? Like, I feel bad. I honestly feel bad for the people who, like, have to worry about taking care of themselves and other people in our society today, because between everything, at the end of the day, I feel like in order to take care of yourself and your family, at some point you are neglecting yourself. Like, you don't have time to paint your nails, you don't have time to do this and that, to, like, free yourself. You're just worried about feeding your family and making sure, I don't even know, is that true? That might be a little extreme. But I'm sure some weeks it's like that, just with the chaos. And it's no reason why, once we get into adulthood, we all become estranged from our friends, because we're just trying to hold on for dear life to this carousel that we've created. But anyways, I'm sorry. Like, I am very happy. I'm a very, very happy person. I'm very blessed, and 98% of my life is so beautiful and so incredible and everything. I don't like the parts where, or the opportunity cost part that I battle with, of, like, never feeling like I've done enough, because there's always something to do. And sometimes it's not only my own expectations, it's other expectations that people set for me too, you know? And it's hard not to get angry with it, because it's like you want this for me, and I know that, and I want to try to fulfill that, but I can barely even take care of myself. Like, so if you ever feel that way, at the end of the day, like, to bring it all together, if you ever feel that way, I do too, and it's okay. Like, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a break, and I encourage you to do the same. And from your own expectations and the things you think, I should do this, I could do this, and just do whatever the hell you want to do for a day or an hour or whatever it is within reason. And then what I'm going to do, which is ridiculous, but this is what I'm going to do, is I have a planner, like an hour by hour planner. And luckily I have the fortune where I can not do anything today other than look at that planner. And so I'm going to take the rest of the day and just not think about all the things I have to do and should do. And I'm just going to take the rest of the day, and then at the end of the day, once I'm, like, more calm, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to write out all the things I think I could do or should do and plan it out, so it could alleviate some of that stress, you know? So that's what I'm going to do. I kind of want to go to the gym and show you my stretching routine that I've been doing, that I've been enjoying a lot because it feels good. but I'm also not going to put the expectation if I get there and I'm way too afraid to do it, I'm not going to. But I'm going to bring my camera in a bag, and if I feel comfortable enough, maybe I'll bring it out. Maybe I won't. I would love to. But I obviously have a lot of fear about it. But I'm just going like this, you know, I'm not going to get all freaking, it's like, oh, I should change, and no, I don't care. I'm just going like this. It's hard for me to even be like, oh yeah, this is something I should post, because I don't want anybody to watch this and then like be down, but I'm thinking about the people who might watch this, who might feel a little bit of relief knowing that, or relatability that, you know, I felt this way too. And it's just like, I feel like I'm a very like standard, normal young adult trying to figure out adulthood, and it's so much, like it's so much, and it's kind of crazy. I think that having a partner seems like the smartest thing to do, because then you have a teammate to like try to help hold on to the carousel. But then, you know, when things get overwhelming, they might even seem like a chore. They might even seem like too much on those days. And what do you do then? Like what do you do then, you know, when you need a break, you know, which is, that sounds horrible, but like, I don't know what the answer is. I'm literally trying to figure it out. And I think short term, the answer is just taking a break and then thinking about the things that I have to do, writing them out, and then choosing, you know, what's within reason. I'm not going to set, you know, I'm not going to obviously get them all done. That's way too much, but just having an awareness of like, I would show you my apartment right now, but it is embarrassing. Like, it's bad. I'm just not on top of it this week. And it was so bad where I like, you know, I couldn't even find time, or the week just got away from me where like, I couldn't even find time, I felt like, to shower or to grocery shop or like to take care of my basic like hygienic needs or nutritional needs, or like, you know. And it's like, whoa, like we are just like in it, like we are just like in this carousel. So trying to find a balance and figure out, you know, how to hold on and find peace and be happy. So today I'm taking a break from all my expectations and everybody else's. I might even turn my phone on like do not disturb, or like turn it off Wi-Fi and cellular, and just unplug, go to the gym and stretch, not even work out unless I'm feeling like it, because I do enjoy it, but just take a minute. Like, time is so valuable, man. It's so valuable. So I'm gonna stop ranting like a crazy person. But I think I'm gonna go to the gym, and maybe I'll show you guys my stretching. Maybe not, I don't know. I don't really know. It's whatever I feel comfortable with today. And yeah, I guess thank you for listening to me rant. And if you ever feel overwhelmed, it's okay. I don't know what your answer is. I think my answer is just taking a breather, letting time kind of naturally slip away from me today, even though even just saying that out loud stresses me out to the max. But I'm gonna rest peacefully, or like bring peace to my mind, knowing that like it's okay, because later on I'm gonna tackle all the things that I feel like need to get done, you know? So taking a break, and I'm gonna go to the gym, and just kind of unplug. And if you ever feel overwhelmed by just life and like trying to get through it and trying to keep yourself together, like physically and mentally, like I do too. And I'm sure we all do. And at the end of the day, you do have control. And it's up to you what you want to do. I think there's a balance with that too. Don't lose control, but don't be like a victim to it either. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna stop rambling. Have a nice day. If you made it through this, I hope you feel a little bit better. And you find your balance and you find your peace and what brings you joy, while trying to keep up all the social normities that we're all supposed to. 'Cause it's hard, and we should all acknowledge that and be a little bit more patient with ourselves and the world. Peace. I'm gonna stop rambling. I actually don't know what the hell I'm doing, to be honest. But I made it to the park in the sun. I'm not wearing sunscreen. I figured I'd do my normal stretching routine. Feel free to join me if you are feeling like you have the time and like you want to. I feel like this should be interesting. I've never done this on grass before, but there's a first for everything, and hopefully I'm in frame. I'm far away from everybody, but also getting exposure to people watching me film myself, which is interesting. Like people are walking by and seeing me film myself, but this is also so weird. It's fine. I'm not harming anybody. Anyways, I'm in the park without sunscreen. Rebel status. I'm gonna do my normal stretching routine. Hopefully I'm in frame. If you have a second and you want to do it, it feels really good. But if you don't, that's okay too. This might be like a little extra. Hopefully you can hear me and it's not windy. It doesn't feel like it's windy. Very blessed to have a beautiful day like this in October. But yeah. I'm just gonna start. I'm gonna do 10 of a movement where you like go down, almost like a push-up, kind of. But my legs are like flat. And then you go up and you move into child's pose. Okay, I'm gonna do 10 of those. Sniffing the grass. And honestly, it doesn't smell great. It smells dirty. I think the grass was a little wet. When I came over here originally, and I was like, oh, maybe if I walk over here with no socks or shoes, it'll heal me. No, it just gave me mud on my feet. If I see a bug, I'll freak out. I don't know what I'm at. Did I even press record? That feels good. That feels good enough. Yeah.
Hello? I think it's recording.
All right, these next ones I'm super psyched about right now. I feel like they're just gonna feel good. They're called Threading the Needle. I got this whole routine from one of my favorite fitness influencers. I will link it down below. All credit to her. Lean beef patty. So, and I've been doing it and I like it. I'm not flexible though, so don't expect that. Oh yeah. This is weird. It's okay though. Oh, that's nice. I'm not even gonna count because I don't care. Do it till it feels good. I usually do 5 and 5, but usually I don't have to count because I just go along with the video. So now that I have to count, I'm like, whatever. Wow.
Oh, I picked a flower. I picked a flower. Ugh. Okay.
That felt good. All right, what's next usually?
Ew. Ew. It's slimy.
I'm out of breath. Oh, I'm getting my shoes muddy too. Nice. These ones I'm gonna take my shoes off for. Honestly, I probably should take my shoes off the whole time. But I'm gonna get muddy, so we'll see. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah. Oh, the sun feels amazing, to be honest. To be honest with ya. To be honest with ya. But the grass doesn't. I'm not gonna lie. Oh yeah.
Ew.
During this part she says, feel free to butt scoot freely. Because you will. Ah, ouch. Oh, there's a frog. There's a frog and I stepped on it. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Where did you come from? Did I hurt you? Did I hurt you? No. No. Come here.
Are you okay? I think he's okay.
Ugh. I'm not sure if he's okay. I think I made him poop. And I just got it on my glasses. Oh. Dude, you're gonna get squished. Why are you so wet? It's like hot outside. You don't belong here. Hold, please. Oh.
Daddy.
Hi, friend.
And come here. Are you okay? I squish you? Are you okay? Look at him! Look at him! Yee.
Say hello. Welcome to the channel. My name is Frog. I'll put you in the shade of this, my friend. Oh my goodness. That was scary. Did I scream? That was weird, huh? It was real weird. Well, I don't know exactly what happened, but I hope he's okay. I don't know where the hell he came from. All other frogs, go away. Please, I might split you. It's hot. Oh my goodness, this is interesting. Okay, back to it. Brief intermitch. I'm scared now. Literally. Maybe don't butt scoot freely. You might hurt some frogs along the way. Feels good. I used to work with the elderly, and I would teach an exercise course in the morning, and that was part of it. We would, I think, look to our right, look to your left, look to your right, look to your left, and then you would go like this, go like this. It was honestly so wholesome, and I had a bunch of people who, like, they didn't know where the hell they were, you know, like they had no clue, and we were all just, you know, stretching, and they would, and then we'd do our finger ones. We'd go, all right, what would I say? Now we're gonna point our finger to our thumb, middle finger to thumb, ring finger to thumb, pinky finger to thumb. Again, pointer, middle, ring, pinky, pointer, middle, ring, pinky. Obviously I would do both usually, I think. Yeah, and then I was like, and then when you feel comfortable, speed it up a little bit.
mattress. But it was like seated. Like nobody would stand. Like they would sit. And they would get all done and they'd be relaxed for a second, and then when we were done, like with like direction or whatever, like they were like, what the fuck do we do? Well, excuse my French. They'd be like, what do we do now? You know? Sometimes I think there was always a break after that, like whether it was breakfast or like just a break, or usually just like a course that usually they wouldn't want to take, so they'd all just like sit and be like, what's going on? But yeah. The neck one though, like I recommend doing that neck one. You would roll your shoulders and then something like this, I think. I'm improvising. But it feels good, honestly. It does. But I recommend you do the neck one sometimes. Like my neck cracks when I do it now. I feel like I'm getting soaked from the ground. And hopefully I'm not ruining my new sweatshirt. We'll just lay here for a second and drown out the world and take a break. Don't know what time it is. Don't care to know what time it is. I'm a little worried that I don't have sunscreen on though. Nobody move. Somebody's watching me. We're gonna pretend like we're doing something even though I was done, because someone is watching me. See, I don't know if I can get over this, like the perception of other people's. I mean, I'm over here, I'm not hurting anybody, you know, it's just like, I wonder what goes through people's heads when they just see you recording yourself. There's a deer. I would turn around the camera, but like I don't want this guy to think I'm like recording it. But yeah, that's I guess my biggest concern, right? I think you got to get to a certain level of comfortability with yourself and how other people perceive you to have the guts to do it. But I don't know if I'm there. I mean, this is a good exposure for me, I think. Like, people can clearly see what I'm doing, but I also don't want to make other people uncomfortable. Like, I fear about when I take the camera inside the gym that people are going to be, like, perceiving me in a way that not even that I don't think I care about. I do care about that a little bit. I do. But I care more about like people who are trying to heal and trying to make themselves better and get more comfortable, and people who are already uncomfortable in the gym, and then a fear of being in the back of somebody's like video recording. And obviously I want to post this, to a public platform where I can't necessarily like, I don't know, it's a difficult scenario. Like, I would never want to make somebody feel uncomfortable. I think I found a spot where I could do it, where like nobody would be in the background. which is a way that I would do it. You know what I mean? But then there's certain movements or certain exercises or certain equipment that I could not use without just people bound to be in the background. So that is like, tough. I also haven't figured it out myself. I consider myself pretty healthy. But my physique would say otherwise, but I feel pretty healthy. The foods I'm consuming are pretty whole and nutrient dense and not super lengthy in the ingredients list. 90, let's say 75% of the time, yeah, eat a lot of chicken. What am I talking about? But I don't know if it's anything that people would find helpful. So I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna be done. There's another woman watching me, and she's gonna watch me turn off my camera. Bye.
The number one reason I started this journey was to hopefully gain something from it. It was for selfish reasons, to try to gain something from it, whether it was honestly, it was primarily I was trying to get monetized and gain something from it. But it's been a year or nearly a year, and I haven't gotten there. And it was very draining to put in all this time and energy into something that wasn't paying off. And I was comparing myself to creators that I do watch because I love YouTube. I watch so many creators on YouTube, and I just wasn't getting any success. And I felt like the ones where I had deep conversations or things like that really, nobody has the attention span anymore, and everybody, including myself, I couldn't imagine watching somebody for more than 2 minutes. So I've decided that, I'm going to stop trying so hard. I'm going to stop putting so much energy into it, but I am going to continue to post, because even if it doesn't pay off in the sense of money, I will be known, or putting myself out there as just real and raw and human. And if I can relate to anybody or help anybody, or even help myself, knowing that I could be doing something good. I don't know if I am, but the thought of helping somebody in the way that they have helped me will keep me going. So I'm just gonna post this with no edits, no expectation, no real negative to me. And put myself out there because I guess I struggled with feeling the need to be known for, I don't know. You start posting online and you realize when you dress pretty and when you act a certain way and all this, you get more views and you do better. When you edit a little bit more, you might do better. But I don't, even if that brings me success, I don't know if I want to be known for that. And I also don't know if I want to be really well known. So, whoever is here other than me, you'll get the real deal. I'm selling nothing fake. I'm selling nothing edited. I'm selling just real and raw and human. So that's what this is, I guess.
can't take myself seriously, but have a good one.